I'm just going to do a little maintenance on the flex shaft tie grinder here. We haven't done it yet, so need to lube the cable here. Take the cable off. It's left-handed threads, so spin it in the opposite direction. And we're just going to slide the whole cable off there. We pull the whole thing out of the body. That leaves our cable. You got a big spring on here. And this thing came from the factory. I've used it maybe 3 times in total. So you need to grease this cable. It's just like greasing a Speedo cable. We're just going to pop some grease on the cable here and work it in by hand. You should probably wear gloves when you're doing this. I don't. And try and get the whole thing. And that should be enough grease. Now we're just going to feed it back up through the cable here, through the housing. So I'd probably recommend doing this as soon as you get it. And then when you get up here to this side, it's got a little slot it's got to go to in the die grinder body. They make it a left-hand thread because the way this thing works, if it was a right-hand thread, the way it moves, as soon as you use it, it will unscrew itself. So that's it. And then you're going to check the head here. You'll feel a little bit of resistance. And I'm assuming the bearings in here are probably dry too, so I'm going to go ahead and lube these. I'm just using a little bit of thick oil in here. Actually, not thick. It's like 10 weight. A couple of shots of 10 weight oil to keep these bearings good. Because you don't know how much they put in here or what they put in here to begin with. And line that slot up. Here, look, I had to get a new one of these. I bought one of those orange ones, and where it goes up into here, where the cable goes in, it actually wore that slot out after using it about 3 or 4 times. The housing where the cable actually slides up into. This one, it looks like they improved it. This one actually has a set screw in there, so it looks like you can replace it. A lot better design. This one is quieter, smoother operation. It just works better, and I'd like to keep it. It works really good. I'm going to try and use it before it runs out of warranty. I'm going to use the hell out of it. See if it breaks. But that's it for the maintenance there. Let me plug this thing in real quick. It works good, man. I really like these Scotch-Brite balls. Things are nice. It seems like they last pretty good. I'm going to use this thing on all kinds of stuff, and that's still the first one I pulled out of the package. I like them. Anyway, that's it for this thing. All I was doing was wanted to remind everybody to pull these off here once in a while and grease the cable up. It's just like a Speedo cable. It needs greasing, or a clutch cable, or a brake cable, anything else. It needs lube. Especially this thing. You figure this thing's spinning at 22,000, 23,000 RPM. And you're putting a load to it. So, or I put a load to it when I'm cutting stuff, not when I'm buffing. But that's it. Guys, take care. If you like my content, please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Everybody have a great week.